Hey everyone, so in today's video, I'm going to be giving you tips on how to prepare for the British Army interview. So, when you get to the assessment center, obviously you're going to get your medicals done, you're going to do your physical test, which is a 2 kilometer run, and you're going to do your cognitive. And then the last part of the assessment is your interview. So, the interview is where you get asked questions about your job role and all that stuff. So in my last video, I had a comment, somebody asking me how no, what did I get asked at my interview. So I'm not going to be telling you exactly what I got asked because everyone's experience is different. So even if I tell you what I got asked, you might get there and you get asked something completely different. So I'm just going to be giving you tips on how to prepare yourself for the interview. So, firstly, I would say tip number one would be go and research on the values and standards of the British Army. So, when you go on the British Army website, you will see the values and standards there. Familiarize yourself with the values and standards of the British Army. Keep revising on that until it sticks in here, until it gets into your brain. Like for me, even if I'm sleeping and you wake me up and ask me, what are the values of the British Army? I'll tell you what they are. So that is how I've, gotten used to it because I kept on revising on it every day. Yeah, so tip number one would be familiarize yourself on the values and standards of the British Army. So number two would be do your research on your job role. So whatever job role it is that you're going for, you need to know what your job description is. Okay. So for example, if you're going in for HR, what what will you be doing as a HR in the British Army? Okay, they're gonna ask you that. Obviously, you need to know what your job role is. So look at the description. Also, you need to know the duration of your phase two training because they're going to ask you, so how long is your phase two training going to be? What are they going to teach you? What are the things that you're going to learn? What training are they going to give you in your phase two? So your phase two training is your trade. Whatever trade you're going in for, they're going to train you on your trade. So if you're going in as a HR, for example, your phase two training will be all about HR. They will train you on everything you need to know about your job role. So you need to know what the description is, what your job role will be, do your research on that. Also, you need to know how long your phase two training will be. Every job role differs. If you're going in for example, you're going in for logistics, your I think your phase two training is not going to be the same thing as someone going in for HR, for example. So you need to know how long your own phase two training will be for. You need to know what your job description will be. Okay, so do your research on that. So tip number three will be looking presentable. Okay, so you're going in for an interview. I'm not saying that you should wear the best outfit or you should break the bank to buy the best outfit, the best suit, or the best shirt. No, just look presentable, look neat, iron your clothes. You cannot be wearing a rumpled shirt or a dirty shirt or wearing a shirt with an offensive message on it. Just look presentable. So my tip number four would be if you're not a confident person or if you feel you're not confident enough or if you're a shy person or you're not used to public speaking, I would say prior to the assessments, prior to your interview, I would say practice. You can practice in the mirror, practice talking to yourself in the mirror just to build your confidence, or you can ask a friend or a family member to quiz you so you can write down possible things that you feel like they might ask you, or the things that you've done your research on, and give it to somebody and ask the person to quiz you on it, and also ask the person to give you feedback as well, because feedback is also really good. Like it helps you, work on some things, like the things that you're not really doing well on, and you work on it. So for me, I like to do my research on my own. I like to quiz myself. I like to talk to myself in the mirror, just to build my confidence. So everyone's journey is different, and how everyone function is different as well. So if you have somebody that can quiz you, a family member or a friend or anyone, a partner, whatever, that can quiz you, yeah, you can ask the person to quiz you and give you feedback. So that way you build your confidence, and your confidence will help you. It means that you know what you're talking about. It means that you've actually done your homework, you've done your research. Yeah, so basically, so that is it for me. Yeah, so that's it basically. The interview, honestly, is really not that hard. Yeah, so I hope I was able to, give you a little tip and help you out a little bit. And then also ask your recruiter as well. If you're not sure about anything, ask your recruiter, speak to him, speak to him or her, whoever your recruiter is. Ask them questions before your assessment, whatever it is you don't understand, you just ask your recruiter and then you should be fine. Okay. So I wish you good luck if you have your assessments coming up soon. I wish you all the best in your assessments. And yeah, so that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.